Hey guys, so I'm here to do a quick tag for you because I didn't get a chance to vlog yesterday for today's VEDA, and my cameras on my phone is full and I can't get around to having time to transfer everything to computer, so it's tag video kind of day. So I decided to do the how often do you tag, and there's 36 questions, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. And this was originated by Harrison's mom, I believe that's how you say it. And if I get a chance, I'll put the questions and everything in the description box in the next day or so, but my desktop's running super laggish right now, and just turning it on, it takes forever. So hopefully I can use my iPad to do that. But okay, question 1. How often do you mop your floors? Not very often, to be completely honest. I probably do my kitchen and my bathrooms, once every week and a half or so. But mopping my entire house, because I have all wood floors almost throughout my entire house, I do that maybe once every month and a half. Because it's dark, it's the original style wood, the parquet flooring that came with the house, so they don't really ever look like they need to be mopped. It's not like it's a dark wood where you can see all the footprints and hair and stuff that's on them. I mean, I sweep and stuff, all that, but I don't mop very often. Number 2, dust your house. Again, not very often. That's probably one of my least favorite chores and one of the least things I do as far as my to-do list goes. My mom hates it. She comes over here and she just complains the whole time she's here, like, why do you have such dark furniture if you're not going to dust? I probably do it maybe every week and a half-ish, 2 weeks, unless I'm having company over, and then I'll, quick dust everything off and, whatnot. Number 3, vacuum your whole house. Well, I don't have carpet throughout my house. I have hardwood. So but I do have one section of carpet in my house, and I vacuum that every single day because we have 2 or 3 dogs now and 2 cats and a toddler. So it's always has to be vacuumed. And I dust mop a lot. So to me, I guess that's kind of like vacuuming for wood floors. I don't know. Number 4, make your bed. Every day I at least pull the covers up. Tara actually just got up from a nap not that long ago, and that's why it's not made right now, but I did make it this morning, before I left for work. Number 5, eat takeout. I don't eat takeout very often anymore, especially since having surgery. I mean, it's maybe once every 4 to 6 weeks we'll go out to dinner. I mean, I try and cook at home as much as possible. I would say more like 4 weeks. We'll actually go to dinner. Unless, somebody invites us out and they're paying or something, then we'll go. But, I mean, it's definitely not something we budget for, very often anymore. Number 6, say I love you to your husband or partner every single day, if not multiple times. Number 7, go to the movies. We probably go to the movies every other month-ish. Unless there's something specific we need to see, or, something I really want to see or my husband really wants to see. Sorry, I have an itch on my leg. And then we'll go. But I mean, lately there hasn't been very many good movies, so I would rather just wait until they came out on demand or on Redbox or something and rent it there. Number 8, baby dance. And I don't know why it's technically just sex. How often do you have sex would be a better question, because we're not TTCing right now, so we're not officially baby dancing. But I mean, we definitely don't get around to it as often as you should. I mean, I guess most people would probably say a couple times a week is normal, or once a week. We probably get around to it once every other week-ish. Sometimes it pushes close to 3 weeks before we get around to, having time for that, because it's just, life is so busy, and we co-sleep with a toddler that doesn't go to bed until late, and it really puts a damper on things, let me tell you. I definitely we need to work more at doing that, but yeah, not often enough. Number 9, how often do you go grocery shopping? We do big grocery shopping every other week, and then I will go, in between shopping, like every 3 or 4 days, to pick stuff up that, we run out of: milk, bread, all the essentials and things like that. Number 10, eat chocolate. I eat chocolate probably every single day, which technically isn't good, because I'm not supposed to be eating carbs like that, but it's my weakness. Sugar definitely is my weakness. Chocolate especially, I have to have some every day, if not every other day at the very most. Number 11, eat vegetables. I probably have vegetables at least once a day. I don't have them with every meal, but I definitely have them with dinner. We'll have some sort of vegetable. Number 12, buy a new piece of clothing for yourself. I actually get, I mean, like every other week I'll get something, or my mom will pick me up something. Excuse me. I mean, it's not all that often, but I mean, I don't go months and months and months without shopping or anything like that. I kind of have a shopping problem. I love to go shopping, and especially love sales. So yeah, I definitely get things fairly regularly. 13, check Facebook. Probably 20 plus times a day. I'm on there way more often than I probably should be, but I mean, I have 2 Facebooks, so it's a lot to manage and a lot to keep up with. 14, YouTube, or watch YouTube. I watch YouTube probably every single day, if not multiple times a day. I listen to the videos when I drive to and from work, and then I'll try and, watch some probably, I don't know, a couple times a day after Tara goes to sleep or something like that. I'll try and sneak one in, or while I'm giving her a bath, I'll sit on the toilet while she's sitting in the bath and I'll watch a video or something like that. Number 15, go on holiday, aka vacation for us Americans. Go on one big vacation a year where it's like, spending hundreds of dollars and it's like a week sort of situation, or it's longer than that. But we probably take mini vacations 3 times a week. We'll go camping or go to stay at a hotel or go somewhere with family or something like that. Get your hair professionally done. Wow, I skipped a whole bunch of questions. 16, not 20. 16, swear or curse. Probably way more often than I should, as always. I definitely need to work on that. Tara picks up on everything, and I'm really, I catch myself saying things, and then she repeats it, and I'm like, dang it, I just need to work on that. It's really bad. Sorry, I just realized how annoying my fan is. It's like distracting me, so hopefully that's not too distracting for you, but it's kind of warm today. Number 17, imagine what you would do if you were rich. Probably every week. 18, wash your sheets. I wash my sheets every week and a half-ish. 19, shower. I take a body shower every other day, or every day and a half, and then I wash my hair, now that it's really falling out from surgery, every 3 days. 20, get your hair professionally done. I have a really good system going with a lady that is a hairdresser. She's a friend of mine, and I trade massage for my hair every 6 or 8 weeks. So, I mean, I don't have to pay any cash, so I get my hair done quite often, which is awesome. Number 21, get a manicure. I don't get manicures because my nails suck. I normally just put on these Kiss nails, which are press-on or glue-on, and they stay for 2 weeks, and they're like $7. But I get pedicures probably every other month. 22, go out to coffee with friends. Not often enough. I don't really have that many close friends. So, I mean, occasionally I'll get invited to go, out to coffee or something. But most of my friends that do that sort of thing, or, stay-at-home moms, live far away, like in, 30 minutes drive. So it's difficult. 23, wish there were more hours in the day. Every single day I wish there were more hours in the day. It just seems like I can't get everything I want to do, get everything done I want to do in the amount of hours. It's just not going to happen. So if there were like 5 extra hours in the day, that would be perfect. Number 24, sleep in. I don't really ever sleep in. I don't 9 o'clock is like the latest I'll sleep. And that's if I don't have a toddler waking me up. But she's a good sleeper anyway because we co-sleep. She'll go to bed she goes to bed fairly late, like between 9:30 and 10:30. And she'll sleep till, 8:30 sometimes, 9 o'clock sometimes. So, I mean, I sleep in fairly regularly. I guess, if you consider sleeping in noon, never. Because I would never do that. 25, do a load of laundry. I do laundry every 3 days. I'll do like 2 or 3 loads. 26, cook a 3-course meal. I don't ever cook like a 3-course anything, like where you do like a salad and then, a dinner and then, something else, or I don't know. But I cook my meals have 3 options, like a meat, vegetable, potato kind of situation. I don't know if that's what you mean or whatever, but if you mean the second one, then I do that pretty much every single day. Dance. I dance every day, I would say, because I do it a lot while I'm getting ready for work or in my car listening to music, or I'll dance around with Tara and play and laugh and do all that kind of stuff. So I would say every single day. I'm not a professional dancer by any means, but yeah, I just dance for fun. 28, read a book. I don't ever read books. I'm not a book reader. Never have been. Yeah. 29, read a magazine. I read magazines probably every week or so. I have a subscription to Us Weekly, and I used to have a subscription to Cosmo and stuff, and now they're all on my iPad, so I'll browse through those every once in a while. I don't read them, but I'll pick an article or two and read that. 30, argue with your partner. We have little marital spats probably weekly-ish. We'll get into like a little, like a tiff or something like that you want to call it. But if you're talking like a big brawl out like argument where somebody needs to apologize and, I don't want to talk to him for a while or something like that, that's probably every few months. I mean, it happens, where nobody's perfect, right? 31, laugh until you cry. Again, not often enough. That used to be one of the things my mom and I used to do when we get together. She would say something or I would say something, and, we would just start busting up to the point where you're crying and your face hurts and your stomach is like all cramping, and that's like the best therapy right there. It's so good. I wish I could do that every day. 32. Get some time alone. I very rarely get time like all by myself. My husband's on permanent disability, so he stays a stay-at-home dad, and he watches Tara, so he's always home. I have a toddler, so I pretty much take her everywhere I go. And it's like maybe every 3 or 4 days or once a week, I'll get a few hours by myself where I'll go somewhere or like go grocery shopping or I don't know, something like that, and I'll get a couple hours by myself. But very rarely am I ever alone. 33, cry during movies. If it's a love story or like a good, something really good happens or really sad happens or something like that, I'll cry. I mean, I'm not a big crier, but I definitely will well up and get that, hard knot in your throat that you're trying to choke back your tears. 34, get sick. I very rarely get sick, knock on wood. Probably every other year I'll get a cold, maybe. I'm pretty lucky like that. I just have a really strong immune system. 35, vlog. But until VEDA, I was really bad on this channel. It was like months before I would post a video, and I just figured VEDA was the best way to just get me back into it and do it and just be more part of this community on my mommy channel. And then I have my second channel that I do a video every week, which is kind of why it was hard for me it's hard to do 2 channels, but every week I'll do a video on my weight loss surgery channel, a weekly update on how I'm doing there and, my loss and, all that stuff. 36, wish you were in a different country talking to your amazing friends in all corners of the world. Every week, every day, probably, there's someone that's somewhere that I want to be hanging out with or doing something with or having mommy time with or just girl time with. I mean, there's women that, are all over the world that are just such awesome ladies, and I just wish that I could blink or fly anytime and anywhere and just be with them. That would be awesome. So yeah, probably every day I would say that would be awesome. If we could do that and I had magical powers, it would be super. All right, so that is all the questions. I have to go check on my dinner because it is cooking on the stove or simmering at the moment. And I tag all of you to do it if you haven't done this tag yet. And I will see you guys tomorrow for VEDA day 24, I want to say. All right, bye.